Trump said he's looking into an Australian-style retirement program for America. Now, before you get excited, you need to understand what this actually means for your paycheck because no, it does not mean free money. It actually means less money in your pocket today. I built an 8-figure net worth by understanding how money works, so let's break this down in plain English. In Australia, your employer is required to put 12% of what you make each year into a private retirement fund. But what you need to understand is that's not an extra 12% on top of what you're already making from your employer. Like, employers are not just going to eat the cost. They lower wage growth to offset the cost. So if they were going to pay you $50,000 a year, maybe now they pay you $44,000 a year, and the rest of it goes into an account that you cannot touch. In Australia, they actually admit this, okay? They call it wage trade-off. So yes, you have maybe more money in the future, potentially, but you're poorer right now. So yes, on one hand, you could argue this is good because it's a forced savings plan. You don't have a choice. That money has to go into your account for retirement. But on the other hand, the system is forcing you into investment funds that charge typically higher fees, which means you are paying more to make less. Like, when I teach my students about investing, one of the number one things we need to look out for is fees. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but even a 1% fee can drain hundreds of thousands of dollars out of your retirement. Like, a 1% difference in fees can mean 10 years less in retirement income. A fee of 2 to 3% means that you need to save and invest double to end up with the same amount as somebody who did it for a low cost on their own. But under this system, you wouldn't get that choice. And the part that nobody's talking about is that in Australia, this program actually replaces part of their social safety net because the government assumes that less people actually need the public pension. So if America adopts something like this, what happens to Social Security? What happens to the people who are going to need it in 5 years that are already on it right now? Or like, what about the mothers who take time off to raise children, or people with disabilities, or people who are in unstable jobs and cannot rely on consistent employer contributions? Under a plan like this, people who already fall through the cracks kind of fall through even harder. And we know that the US has been having problems with their Social Security. So what if this was actually a way to reduce the Social Security benefits without actually saying that out loud? And that affects every single person who is not wealthy. Like, I am inside thousands of women's finances every year, and I will tell you, policies like this always sound good in the headline. But when you actually follow the money, the people who benefit from it most are not the workers, the financial institutions who earn trillions of dollars off of these mandatory contributions. And if you watch this and you are like, hey, I want to learn more about how to start investing, I have a free investing masterclass for you. It's like 90 minutes long. It's amazing. Go and take it right now. Link in bio.